There is a kind of courage that is easy to overlook because it doesn't look like strength from the outside. It looks like a man standing at the gate of a city he knows is doomed. It looks like a father kissing his son's helmet before walking into war. It looks like someone fighting not to win, but because walking away would mean becoming someone he could no longer live with. This is Hector of Troy, and he may be the most stoic warrior in all of ancient literature.
The Iliad is often called the story of Achilles. Read it again, and you'll find that Hector is its moral center. Achilles fights for glory, for his own legend, for the need to be remembered. Hector fights for his wife Andromache, for his son Astyanax, for the people of Troy sleeping behind walls he is holding together by sheer force of will. In one of the most quietly devastating scenes in ancient literature, Hector returns from battle to say goodbye to his family. He reaches for his son. The boy bursts into tears, terrified by the tall white plume of his father's helmet. He removes the helmet. He laughs, genuinely, warmly. He holds his son, then hands the child back to his wife and says essentially, "I know I may die, I know Troy may fall, but I could not live with myself if I did not fight for you." This is virtue, not the performance of bravery, bravery in service of something real.
The Stoic answer is different. The goal is to live virtuously, to act in accordance with what is genuinely good, regardless of whether it produces the outcome you're hoping for. Because here's the thing about outcomes, they are almost never fully in your control. You can do everything right and still fail. You can be honest and still be misunderstood. You can be brave and still lose. Hector knew this. He understood, probably more clearly than anyone in the Iliad, that Troy was going to fall. He fought anyway. Not because he thought he could change the outcome, but because the fight itself was an expression of everything he valued. Victory or defeat, that was not his to decide. The quality of how he showed up, that was entirely his. Hector was not without flaw. No great story allows its hero to be. When Patroclus appeared on the battlefield wearing Achilles' armor, Hector killed him. This act sealed Hector's fate. It brought Achilles back to the war, transformed by grief into something beyond human rage. The night before Achilles came for him, the Trojan forces retreated behind the walls. Everyone went inside, except Hector. He stood at the gate of Troy, alone, waiting. His father begged him to come inside. His mother pleaded. His wife didn't even know he was standing there. He stayed. In that long, still moment, Hector made his peace. He could not undo what he had done. He could not escape what was coming. All he could do was face it with the dignity that had defined his life. Hector died. Troy fell. Everything he had fought for was taken. And he remains, 3,000 years later, one of the most beloved figures in all of literature. Not because he won, because he was true. He loved his wife fully. He loved his son without reservation. He served his people to the last breath. He did not become a different person under pressure. He did not abandon his values when the cost became high. He was, in the deepest sense, the same man at the gate as he was laughing with his son in the courtyard. This consistency, between who you are in private and who you are when everything is at stake, is what the Stoics called integrity, from the Latin word for whole, undivided. Hector's question for you: who are you fighting for? And are you showing up for them with the same quality, whether you think you're winning or losing?
Hector never got his happy ending. But he got something the Stoics would argue is more valuable: a life that was whole, a life that aligned with his deepest values all the way to the end. That is not a small thing. Subscribe. Up next, King Arthur and what his silence can teach us about leading when no one understands you.